you stay by my side when I'm working on me? Yeah, I understand it's hard when none of this is your fault, but I'm hoping you don't leave.
They not like us, no, they not like me. Hottest in my session, think I'm flexing, yeah, I might be. Gojo, they can't touch me when I step, they never try me. Can't go back for band because the fit is kinda pricey. They not like us, no, they not like me. Hottest in my section, think I'm flexing, yeah, I might be. Gojo, they can't touch me when I step, they never try me. Can't go back for band because the fit is kinda pricey. They just wanna tight me, he don't wanna fight me. Punches make his neck turn, right, make him sightsee. Zo still on the way, but he already seeing flying Z's. In my session, I've been well connected like the 5G. Toto when I switch positions, getting hyphy. I'm talking up, yo, talk it up, I'm saucing up your wifey. Yo, dream girl swimming with the fishes, she a Pisces. No Mimico and Naniko, they twin like Kendall Kylie. My sweetie just like Uraman, cause my girl, she so icy. That's cold. Yo, feature fee, I spend it on a tooth. That's gold. Shawty walk up, tell me that I'm cute. That's bold. Twisted top like haunting me like, damn, you gross. Infinity the brokes, now you niggas getting close. We could do a band for Ben, he said he wanted smoke. Bless him if he cross me, I'll be moving like the Pope. Gun to your head, name her out, that ain't a joke. On heaven, he a problem till we turn him to a ghost. Prison round, free up all my niggas out of box. Stepping in Shibuya, then I put that boy on Fox. Limitless, you never stop the most that I got. Limitless, I'm going back for band and you not. I ain't worried about him, I'm just stepping with my cell phone. Yeah, go, walk him down, stepping in some shell toes. My domain is bad bitches only, how you can't go. Yeah, go, Cubans on, Cubans at the bando. They not like us, no, they not like me. Hottest in my session, think I'm flexy, yeah, I might be. Gojo, they can't touch me when I step, they never try me. Can't go back for band because the fit is kinda pricey. They not like us, no, they not like me. Hottest in my session, think I'm flexing, yeah, I might be. Gojo, they can't touch me when I step, they never try me. Can't go back for band because the fit is kinda pricey.
You know I got you. Band for band, nigga, let's go key for key. It's that SRT red thing, it's a beast. 707 when the youngin' hit the streets. Since money talks, yes, you see why I speak. I'm the Don Dada, the Big Papa, the showstopper. Matter of fact, call me Big Rocker. Niggas looking for solution, I'm the problem. Looking for competition, I just can't find them.
Just can't find them or just don't mind them. Shawty doing what I say, call the kid Simon. I get behind, she look back, rewind. Know that we sliding, we be on time. They not like us, no, they not like me. Hottest in my session, think I'm flexy, yeah, I might be. Gojo, they can't touch me when I step, they never try me. Can't go back for band because the fit is kinda pricey. They not like us, no, they not like me. Hottest in my section, think I'm flexing, yeah, I might be. Gojo, they can't touch me when I step, they never try me. Can't go back for band because the fit is kinda pricey. Shot caller, being rocker, stopper. I'm not talking, skip shots and got him hopscotching. I'm a big problem. I attack it, turn a baby strap into a wrist launcher. Big rocker, stopper. Shot caller, big rocker, stopper. I'm not talking, skip shots and got him hopscotching. I'm a big problem. I attack, turn a baby strap into a wrist launcher. Step against me, no you won't prosper. Step against me, Betty get chopped up. Nigga me just lost another fight and won't boss up. Will you lose a fighter, lose your life or only toss up? Stop him to the side and get to box. Get him in a ring. Murder on my mind, I'm never talking. Put you in a bin. Turning cycles like Nirvana. I'm a bend. Spin that wheel like Maho Rock. I'm a spin. Every time, rock on the line. Your life is on the line. Every time I get summoned for something, then somebody dies. Every time, I'm down for the fight. It's ritual to slide. Every time, it's violence what I choose. My hands are where I shine. Big rocker, stopper. Shot caller, big rocker, stopper. I'm not talking, skip shots and got him hopscotching. I'm a big problem. I attack it, turn a baby strap into a wrist launcher. Big rocker, stopper. Shot caller, big rocker, stopper. I'm not talking, skip shots and got him hopscotching. I'm a big problem. I attack, turn a baby strap into a wrist launcher. Treasure I get summoned. Maho rocker back, boy. Rip it, hit his stomach. Gojo in that pack, boy. Smiling while he running. think he the top till I toggle the chop and the blade rip his top and they topple and rip him. In Umaki when I'm talking it's different. Thought he a menace and now he a victim. I'ma plot against him if they dropping profit. Legs tearing up like he was jigging bobbing. Like he stabbing stilettos, he tripping wobbling. Pants looking like some shit piranhas did. Shorts were a killer in imminent villain mode. Thought your click was the best and you didn't fold. Slipping ripping your flesh till I feel a bone. Still will sit on your chest like silicone. And my rap sheet looking like movie credits. Strike him down, he ain't finna get home. If he wanted, we getting him gone. Like your Jocko and flipping his dome. Don't need a gimmick, I don't need a black flash. Two curse blades finna make him get backpack. John with a tech, get wet for a fat bag. Count on his head, get turned to a hashtag. They still go, he belong in the top. I'ma cook him, his body is drop. I don't mind it like we from the islands. All ghosts, they belong in the pot. So you can get some of these hoes, feel like Sleepy Hollow, cause my body different. Crazy how I drop an enemy, no curse energy, all of it missing. Speed blissing me, moving in slow-mo. Can't throw me, boy, I'm Brady, you Romo. Hands certified like Toto, doing your mans get dropped like Ghetto and Gojo. You think God mode is your ability? My katana chop through your divinity. Why you think the limitless can limit me? No bound, I can limit infinity. Undetected, I slip in vicinities. You a mock, you really a mini-me. Boy, I really got Suge Knight tendencies. Got them running, they scared just to mention me.
I've been the moon, but I meant to reverse. I bring the trauma, your memories worse. See, I've been moving with heaven and earth, and that's why I won't hit if your energy curse. Big words, but I gotta get more. All the domains that I gotta explore. For the romaine, no, I gotta expand, so I ain't for the chat when I'm bringing discord. Like this dude that they can't ignore. When I break down walls and I kick in doors. When the whips and ports and you chicken doors. When I speak with a beat like I spit in Morse. Said what I said and it gets enforced. Get the lesson when I'm acting a foul. That perception, know that I get around. Get the step and pull you like the morale. When I'm black and know you blocking it out. We ain't finna act like this an optional route. When they cut the check, then it's beyond any doubt that you stand corrected. I have not been a slouch. Opposite of you, so what I attract. Give me the sharpest with what to attack. Difference is they know, cause unlike with Gato, they praying they could put a slug to my back. Hating on it, I'm like, where the standards? Look, I'm paranormal, view is panoramic. Look, I'm parachuting, don't care where I'm landing. I ain't paraphrasing, they like where my man is. I can make believers out of nihilists. I never doubt shit, faith is bottomless. Trust ain't about this, bring your squad in there. I kill an outfit like a stylist. Let her about face, this an outbreak. When I'm outside, they without trace. Was an outcast, now they outplaced. This the outcome, you been outpaced. I gotta be direct. If it's me and the squad, you know we up next. Ain't no use trying to reason with Steven X, cause I'm swinging the soul when I see the check.
When we see the check, that mean that we collect. If I press him, he gon' need to readjust. When he see me now, he gon' see a threat. Cut his lifeline, gon' need to reconnect. You said I should've went for your top. Well, X Rico, she got one to the head. X to the chest, get slept by the best. It's more than a text when I leave him on red. That boy dead, yeah. You said we both killers, but the difference is that you can finish the job. Funny, cause last I checked, you got resurrected for the sake of progressing the plot. You had every advantage to beat me, instead you was turned to a package I drive. He wanna father my kid, why not? I mean, you was the one that I popped. You can have my son, I don't want that boy, and that's just facts. I'm not gon' act, my energy's black like Kodak, boy. Look, I'm in my element. If you at the top, then I'm not too impressed with it. I do this effortless, you out your depth with this really. He thinking he happy to death of him. Look, limitless energy, that was his gimmick. Big headed, then they sent me to Guinea. Bag on his head, and I was back when I was zipping. Inventory full of weapons to end him. He untouchable, now with a knife and a blade to his chest, and I go to the right with it. He cocky, he wasn't frightened till I put that piece to his dome, that's enlightening. One man crew, I run through you, and you. I stay prepared, I got a tool that's ready for you, and you. Might have ability, but my affinity, primitive energy, you get abused. They write a bill for me, I move skillfully, pull up on set, then I kill for the loot. Hey, on a mission, I had to get it. I wouldn't give in to all of the doubters that wanted me quitting. Purpose too big for the vision. I ain't worried about who wasn't with it. All my life, man, they told me I couldn't. So now when I do it, I know that he did it. Yeah. Long nights I've prayed for this. Long nights I've slaved for this. I give away days for this. God made a way for this. I know I'm made for this. I can't lose.
I done had a long day. Scratch surface and kill you. My heart caught harder than some fentanyl. I stacked the wrong way against me. The sign's looking worse. I'm doing ansel on crunch. Found it's a robbery. Pull a scar, take blow it. Ain't no way to sub back from the send off. Freaking of poverty. Had to get it out the mud, scrubbing bowls. I'm just trying to get it sent off. Say it right why they stand offish. When you test their stance, they never stand on it. They don't tell you not to pass the hand that feeds you. Got a hand in envy, turn the hands bust. Got the heart of a kaiju. When I'm beside you, I don't hear you hating and you can't talk. Silence loud enough to make a NASCAR race sound quiet as some ants walk. Say my dream is for the birds, they just pair what they know. Hope I picked the right path, it was narrow on the road. I was hungry as a kid, splitting chicken out of tub, be the skin, wingtips, and a marrow with a bone. Bone to pick suffer through loss and confusion. I eclipsed some sun, I shot for the moon, and rain with pressure, ball times whenever I do this. When y'all drop, it's no barometer move. You precipitated by some dangerous gimmicks. Fix the plate and eat the bane of your spirit. OG had told me don't stress by the hater. Put food on the table, don't cater to critics. You waiting to make it with hateful intention. Your patience is thinning like taking Ozempic. I'm breaking these records, you think it was Guinness. I'm chasing greatness, number 8 on a mission.
Hey, 8 on a mission. I had to get it. I wouldn't give in to all of the doubters that wanted me quitting. Purpose too big for the vision. I ain't worried about who wasn't with it. All my life, man, they told me I couldn't. So now when I do it, I know that he did it. Yeah, yeah. Long nights I prayed for this. Long nights I've slaved for this. I give away days for this. God made a way for this. I know I'm mad for this. I can't lose hope. Yeah, never lose what's been beating inside of my chest. I got a heart of a kaiju, no matter the title. I gotta stay true to myself. God's giving purpose in my conversion. Not concerned with the person that wanna object. I don't need your respect. When I'm walking with y'all, he gon' set me apart from the rest. Just watch how I step. They ain't know when they see the success. Like how we make more out of less. His will be the reason I'm blessed. I don't care if he think he the best. Might be big, but to me he expect. When you got it, you don't need to flex. Man, I learned that I truly evolved when he gave me the power to die to my flesh. I'm on 10 and no breaking my fortitude. Where I'm from, giving up ain't affordable. Boy, I move with this plane like it's portable. Man, I had me a dream, but they never believed. Thank God they was never the oracle. Misinformed if you think I'm at war with you. Man, our enemies out of the mortal view. See you judge a book by its cover. Can't see that I'm covered, you blind to the truth. We could be unified, but the pride that you hold be the reason our people is doomed. And me, I got nothing to prove. I'm trying to make a difference in the world every time that I burn up a mic in a booth. Fact check it if you think it's an act, cause when I'm active on my actions, the proof. 8 on a mission. I had to get it. I wouldn't give in to all of the doubters that wanted me quitting. Purpose too big for the vision. I ain't worried about who wasn't with it. All my life, man, they told me I couldn't. So now when I do it, I know that he did it. Yeah, yeah. Long nights I prayed for this. Long nights I've slaved for this. I give away days for this. God made a way for this. I know I'm mad for this. I can't lose heart.
DJ Henno.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
I keep on falling.
Yeah.
I need you to pick me up. God hear me calling. I need you to fix me up.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's poppin'? Okay, let's get it. Woo. Let me open the bot up. What's poppin'? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hump day. I'll have extra long stream today. In about 4 hours, we are linking up with the homie Static for WWE 2K. So I wanted to get a couple games in beforehand. As we on our new hunt. These are new waters. The new waters that we are in these NBA streets. And I'm having fun so far. Can't even say that I'm not. Still ass. Very much still ass. But, yo, people are so fucking miserable, dog. Like, some shit really chapped my ass. Like, so this morning, after yesterday's stream, I posted a TikTok and a short. And I went stupid. It was the fucking Iron Man clip where I went 38 kills. Bro, motherfuckers are on both platforms somebody commented saying that I was in a bot lobby. Like, what? Like, dog, you can go to the stream. You can go to the stream on YouTube, at least. You can go to the stream and look it up, bro. On TikTok, I posted the screenshot of my score, of the box report, the fucking box score from that game, which includes the enemy team and their real life human names. So if you are watching this currently, and this is probably what you wanted, I'm sorry for being dope, nigga. I had a good round. That's all that was. You don't need to accuse me of fucking around with no bots. You don't even need to let that cross your mind. I haven't played a bot game since probably Overwatch 2. I don't even fucking play bots in Rivals because I don't go into ranked. It's not that deep for me. Like, but you out your bumbleclot mind if you think I'm not like that. God damn it. I will boot up Rivals right now. We can go to all of my box reports. I don't always do good. That's why talk to me nice when I exceed. Fuck. Killed me with that shit. But that's neither here nor there. That's not what this is about. We came here for basketball. Finna play that basket. So yeah. Yeah, that shit blew me. Excuse me, playing fucking bots. Like, my nigga, just cause you ain't never went 38 in your life. I am still 60 overall. Like, I'm up my stats mad. Like, actually gonna be at home.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. So yeah, man, hope y'all Wednesday have been going good so far.
Hey.
God damn.
Focus. Come on,
Damn.
MP.
Damn. Where the fuck did I just go?
Let's do this. Come on. What are you?
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
That might be good enough for the City League, but it's not going to cut it here.
God damn, yo.
Nice shot.
Y'all ready to lose?
That shit could have went in, gang. I need to get to the damn to where I can buy a shot, yo.
You good, MP?
What they mean by motion moves? Excuse me. Let's go.
Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
Hell yeah. We've only got one more game before we start. One more good performance. Yo, he must be playing fucking doo-doo.
We want you to feel to be able to And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Monday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Banchero, and it's Suggs in at the point. And for the Grizzlies,
40 points per game, goddamn.
Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at small forward. Something that the organization loves about MP, Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie.
Now here's Wagner. Defense right on him. Bitadze with a screen. Here's Banchero. Plenty of space. Gets an open look and hits it.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
To the middle. Here's G. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
Yeah, it's a loss that'll stick with them for a while, that's for sure. But a game like that can be a motivator going forward.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Moran against Suggs. And that one's good. Morant's got his third basket on the night right there.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Banchero left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball five, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Right side, Moran. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. Moran's got 10 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bitadze. No made baskets yet. Here's Wagner. Second chance shot, and he lays it in.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Timeout called. Memphis. Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Magic in second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Here's Aldama. Got it. Good job at the low post. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Moran against Suggs. And Moran clears the board.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
G. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now.
Crazy.
Our 2K
Yo,
insider
don't do the
calling into
wiggle
the
after
story.
you say that.
What do you got, Shams?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Anthony comes in for Caldwell-Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Edey.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Moran. It's rebounded by Wagner.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
He's off on the layup.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Here's G. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the left iron. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Here's Carter. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy Carter has the capability of being a double-double guy.
Pass to Edey. Right side Moran. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Now Wagner. And he hits it to tie the game. Wagner's got 6 points.
Well, Anthony is going to see those gaps and exploit them. He's got good vision.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis's head coach for a minute. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
You need to talk, bro?
Wagner, the pass to Anthony. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions.
I can take a break between streams. Between this and
1:21 left now in the first quarter. And Carroll passes to Carter. 5 on the clock. Here's Black. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on the free throw. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Here's Aldama. No good on the triple. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. They trail by 1. Pass to Wagner. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
I know he's trying to make an impact, but you've got to play smarter than that.
And here's Banchero. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Orlando again missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Got to finish there.
Pippen, pass to G. No good off the back of the rim. Banchero surveys from 12 feet. He's off on that one. Here's Pippen.
It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
That's what we needed.
Oh,
that's
man,
what we needed.
That's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Pippen in at the one. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. G's shot is good.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Wagner with a screen. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Pass to G. Here's Pippen. Jackson, pass to G. To the left wing. Jackson, the screen. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, that's where Anthony is at his best, when he's getting downhill and attacking the basket.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. G passes to Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Damn, Miles, just for the cut. I need to get my speed way up, bro. I need some BC bad. I ain't gonna care.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Anthony, the pass to Carter. The three from Banchero. Memphis with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice.
There you go.
And the basket by Pippen.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
Well, that ability to beat guys off the dribble at his size is what makes Banchero so dangerous.
Have you eaten today? I mean, I know, man, is that on the list of shit that dudes can't ask each other? Have you stayed hydrated, my guy? It's our first game at home, shit. Gotta go crazy, man. Got to.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Here's Pippen. He has 6 from outside the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Anthony outside. Pass to Banchero. And he can't get that one. Good D by Clark. Here's Pippen. 9 points in the game. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game. Payne, he's checked in for Memphis. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Anthony.
Damn. He fouled me and I got taken out? That Wagner kid is ugly.
Both teams making substitutions here. Timeout call, Memphis. Black passes to Wagner. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Inside. And stolen by Jackson. .127 left in the second period. Here's Moran. Out left to the wing. Payne, the pass to G. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Jackson with a screen on Wagner. Payne, no good.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Black passes to Bataze. Out to the wing. Wagner outside. Carter against Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian. They've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Wells has got 8 points.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside Carter. He shoots a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. He has 7.
Well, Carter Jr. is selective from deep, but he has a good sense for when he should fire from there.
With the slam!
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Moran about an 11 there?
And stolen by Moran. Pass to Wells. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got 4 assists now tonight.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And so it's Memphis, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment.
Turn it up. I think Wells doing that nigga Wells having a hell of a game. So far, I got a B+. He got a C. I got a B- and he got a C+. Or it's the other way around. Oh, hell no.
Welcome to the half.
The Suns aren't at full power right now. It's a bummer when guys like D-Book can't go. It impacts the heart and soul of this team, and certainly impacts the scoring.
Plus, Book can run that offense. Parts, point guard.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Magic.
But what you thinking about?
You got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss. It's not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lane?
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Talking about practice?
Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Or
Oh, hell no.
for Orlando. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
They knocked that lead all the way down.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs, then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Black in at the point.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Here's Black, 7 points in the game. To the inside, Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Back to Wagner. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, good play, good execution, and Wagner puts on the finishing touch.
Here's G. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Batadze. And here's Wagner. Black passes to Suggs. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's G. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Why the fuck did I shoot that?
Magic trail by 5. Shot from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops.
Wagner's got
12 now in this quarter.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Here's Suggs. Drops in the layup for 2. Suggs has got 11.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Outside Morant. Pass to G. The shot. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And Carroll's got 4 rebounds now. And Suggs, here we go. Here's Wagner. Natase with a screen. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That was good.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's G. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 4-point game. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Thanks, Mueller. You didn't. Oh, you did follow. Thank you for the follow. I'm good on the Discord, though. I appreciate you, though. What kind of games do you play? How's your day going?
Mark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. And the Magic making a change here. A minute 35 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Wagner. Count the basket. Wagner's got 20 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
Pass to Anthony. For the tie. And the layup is good. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
G passes to Pippen. 34 seconds left in the third. To the paint. The shot no good. Oh, nice D from Carter. Orlando has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Over Clark. For the lead. Out to Anthony. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And that's just great awareness from Carter Jr. there. Found his guy to set up the score.
Here's Pippen. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Franz Wagner for Orlando. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now,
we can't lose this game, yo.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Santi Aldama, also Brandon Clark out there, and it's Bane in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer. Wells misses. Orlando leading. Here's Black. Wagner on the wing. Banchero outside. With the 10-footer. And too long on the shot. And the Grizzlies shooting at 49% so far in the game. Shoots a fadeaway. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Didn't count as an assist, but fuck it, we ball.
How's that for a move?
And Orlando shooting the rock well at 46%. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. To the wing, right side. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Ben Carroll's got 9 points now in the second half.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
Pass to G. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays. But the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
G passes to Bain. Fires the 3. And again, Memphis no good.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, very physical play by Wagner, who still manages to get the attempt off while being fouled.
First free throw is good. The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
Here's G. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Man, Coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs, showing toughness fighting through the contact.
Pass to Wells. Here's G. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Bain nails it from 3.
The defenses should always expect this from Bain. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Anthony outside. And Carroll with it, working on Aldama. And Carroll passes to Suggs. And Carroll in the post, working on Aldama. And Carroll no good.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Suggs against Bain, and the call will be against Mo Wagner. That'll be a second foul of the game. Edie's checked in for Aldama.
Now into the lineup for the Grizzlies, number 14, Zach Edie.
And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. From deep, Bain.
On the defensive end, much more energy and effort since halftime. They're making their opponents work for every look. Great job by this coaching staff.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
So, 8 minutes, down by 3. Not want to go 1 and 2, 1 for 2. Find some way to make some shit happen.
let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Tries a three off the inbound. And Wagner hits from deep.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
Van Carroll against Clark. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Magic leading by 4. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit.
One more.
Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Bain.
And though he let one get away, he pushed this to a 2-possession lead.
Pass to G. Here's Wells. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined.
Here's Banchero on the money from 12 feet away.
Oh, my God.
Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Jackson outside. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Pass to Banchero. Let's go with a 3. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edey. Now Morant. He's covered by Suggs. There's a screen. Jackson for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Black. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
Pass to Banchero. Banchero the screen. And Anthony, here we go. Can't cash it in from close range. Grizzlies trail by 3. Wells, the pass to Morant. Jackson with it. Back to Morant. Orlando with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's a 1.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to G. Back to Morant. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That would fall.
Go.
Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Guys, I like that decision from Cole Anthony. You expect that from the son of an NBA player.
Now Morant. From deep. Anthony grabs the board. Orlando leading by 5. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony certainly doesn't lack confidence. Spectacular move right there to free himself up.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. To the wing on the left. Here's Wells. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Cole Anthony.
At the line for your Grizzlies. Well, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, after a decade of uncertainty,
yo, Edie ain't got no fucking points, gang. Thank God.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Don't dap him up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
And so do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now, remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
I don't get to my phone. do social again? So I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get to see where the hell. Like. Oh. Okay, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Had to get to the phone. MP can't do what he does against starters. What? I ain't doing great at the moment. Yo, MP is Young Wayne. If you want to hoop with the most creative cats in the city, come holler at your boy. I got this.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office.
I'm not gonna lie, I need to go to my house and practice this shot. Yeah, what's good, Brett? Also crazy what's in here. Right now I got Tristan Thompson shot.
What? Yo, Ray, what you doing, bro? Yo, hope you win this match. Yo, I gotta fix my bot. The bot's not reading my message. But thank you for that 10,000.
Alright, I'm gonna grind Yugi for another 30. Hey, yo.
Pause. Hey, yo. Hey. Yo.
God damn, that shit was dumb funny. God damn, yo. I can't hear shit.
You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold. No contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. You keep your energy the same from all them days when I felt wrong. Had everything that came, but you complain while we sat around the table, broke bread like the sights. Dreams I could feel you touch a snake and it might bite you.
I mean, in my defense,
Things you asking me probably wouldn't let me use your bathroom if I had to. You probably wouldn't
I'm a 60 overall.
If I was you and you was me, you would have left me out. Got it on my own, I would never ask you. My energy protected. I've been burning sage. Follow how you feel. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. Tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me?
I do need some VC. Let a nigga hold some. the fuck is Kim Birch? Is that Doris Birch, daddy? Other than 2 churros, this is my first time eating today. Chopper stick long like chopper toolers. And I gotta get better. I also gotta get VC, but I gotta get better. How the hell do I do a alley-oop? $2K25, how to do a alley-oop. guess I ain't unlocked that yet. God damn, yo. What's good, stat? Bro, I am not good with this shot. I'm trying to learn my shot, man. Not Clyde up Drexler. Damn, now he's so goofy. That's crazy. ain't really shit I can do until I get some VC.
Looking good, my guy.
I'm not on the Bulls, actually. I'm on the, I'm on the Memphis Grizzlies. I just starting, actually. Are you ready to hate? I'm finna make your state lit. Me, Scottie Pippen, Jr. Ja Morant, real shooter, the realest shooter. Before you ask, I ain't got no gas this week.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make that extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Shit so you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go.
Yo, bro.
All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level.
Whole time, I need to lower the difficulty.
I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
I'm on pro, but I am very new to 2K. I should be on rookie,
so if
but
I'm gonna leave this broke downtown, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Bet.
And I ain't got shit to prove to y'all. I should put that shit on rookie.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the Club League circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the Club League season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Passes to Wells. On target from long range.
Able to play at a quick pace. Wells gets to the ball and instantly has a shot up.
Over to the wing. There's a screen. Timmerman defending. And here's Uderko. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Patrick Wells misses another. Timmerman defending. In close. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him.
It don't matter how much by nigga, I'm ahead of you.
Back problems, which can't be
It don't
fun.
matter how much
You wonder how
by.
long he'll be able to keep playing for it.
And it's more than 200.
No good.
Too fast.
Hotkins outside. Zadirko, a screen. Kicks it out to Hotkins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. That one on Stoffer.
At the line for the Dynasty, number 3.
I ain't gotta prove shit to you. Hello.
First one for him falls. That one misses. The Wolfpack with the ball.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
At the line for the Wolfpack, Zach Timmerman, taking 2 shots.
Thank you, old man. I couldn't have figured that one out without you.
And the first one at the line.
Think them old man bars going over somebody's head?
The Wolfpack trail. Now it's Carter outside.
How many bars you got?
Inside.
The bars on the outside of the window of your retirement home.
Second chance shot.
Your
And
old
he
ass
lays it
can't
up and
escape.
in.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Floats one. Shot clock at 2. Nice shot there by Cobb.
There's no way. No way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Cordova outside. Pass to James. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
The triple from Jason Jr. Rebounded by the Wolfpack.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Here's Cordova. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's Carter. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fresh, the screen. Carter with it, Cobb on him. Carter's shot is off that time. The Dynasty with the lead. Junior outside.
And on defense, absolutely no one stepping up to the challenge. Impressive move.
Yeah, credit him for good recognition, taking advantage of the opportunity.
And that sequence sort of tells the story of this game when you look up at the scoreboard.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Cordova. Now here's James. Back to Cordova. Carter. From the arc. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now here's Cordova. Pass to Carter. Let's go with the 3. That doesn't fall either for Deshaun Carter. He's covered by Johnson. Here's Davidson. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Good ball movement on the interior is just as important as it is out on the perimeter.
Right wing. Back to Carter. Cordova. Pass to James. Here's Johnson for 3. Cobb with the board.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Now here's Cordova. Back to Carter. Pass to James. And here's Cordova. Outside James. To the left wing. Deshaun Carter from the outside. A rebound by Luan. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. 4-point game. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Now here's Carter. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
I mean, look, if you're going to give Carter the 3-point shot, he's going to take that. Nice job capitalizing there.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two isn't that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Dynasty on top. They're up by 6. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
And he tacks on a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk slam.
That's bringing it down hard.
It is, and it's symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And the Wolfpack with possession, trailing by 8 here. And here's Robinson. Swings it to Stoffer. Now Wells. Over Dillard. And a kind roll off the rim on that one.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
To the wing, right side. Out to the right wing. Timmerman defending. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Dish to Fisher.
Fisher taking some contact right there. He really limits the defender's ability to guard him cleanly.
First team foul. At the line for the Dynasty.
And he makes the first.
Shooting 2.
Shit, that nigga had a B minus.
And he makes both free throws.
Guys, an interesting story here with Eric Fisher. He's taken a large role at the Fisher family farm, helping the landscape. He's growing soybeans here in Plainview. A physically demanding production, and he's added a lot of muscle this year as a result.
Robinson down low. Zadirko's there. 5 on the clock. And Patrick Wells outside. That's his 5th miss of the game. He's now 6 of 11.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's James. Wells outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Hodkins outside. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Here's Timmerman. Here's Stopper. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Wells outside. Launches it. Good for basket number 7 off of 13 attempts.
And with Wells, confidence breeds confidence. When he gets hot, he stays aggressive and keeps going to the rim. If I'm on his team, I keep feeding him the ball right now.
And the Dynasty call time here.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout on the court.
Now Carter. He's got 6. There's the triple. It's Junior with the rebound. And now the Dynasty with it. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Timmerman defending. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Dynasty will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Off the inbound. The Dynasty with another miss. Cordova with it. Davidson covering. Cordova with it.
Waste time.
Pass to Fresh. Tries again. It's tipped. Right side, Cobb. And there's the pick. Blocked. And he's able to get it back. He gets that one to fall. And here's Carter. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
And he makes no mistake on the dunk.
And a bit of sloppy play to cough up that turnover.
Yeah, when you give up a ball in a situation like that, almost always ends in a score going the other way.
And credit the D for pouncing right on that opportunity, turning defense into offense.
Pass to Cordova. Here's Andrews. 6 to shoot. Outside, it's Johnson. Tries to snap the cold streak. The Dynasty grab the miss. Andrews covering. Gets it to go. His 8th of the night. A 62% clip.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
You shoot. MP.
So it's both teams
looking like a
making
young
change here.
frequency vibrations.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And the Wolfpack with possession. A 17-point game.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
The triple from Jason Jr. knocks down the triple.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Fresh, the screen. Now here's Cordova. Luan covering. And nothing is falling for them right now. Pass to Lack. Takes a 3. That one's off. And the Wolfpack with possession. And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Joe Levesque outside. Here's Johnson. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Using all of that 6'8" frame for the bucket in the second chance.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Eric Fisher. Brett Hawkins.
They're making this a runaway.
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Shooting 60% as he nails that one, 9 of 15.
Dillard is the floor general. He can find the open man anywhere.
The Wolfpack with the ball. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Stopper. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
To the middle. And it's Timmerman with the board. Outside Stauffer. Pass to Timmerman. Wells. Hawkins covering. 17-footer on the way. And all around the rim that time before it drops.
Really, nothing better than a bucket from mid-range. Wells just knocking it down there.
And here's Eric Dillard outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
That is his shot, guys. You can't give it to him. You've got to get up on him.
Pass to Timmerman. And here's Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Zach Timmerman.
Yo, what's
They're
good,
enjoying
Mix?
a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Happy Wednesday to you.
Fisher outside. Timmerman defending. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
North side.
At the line for the Dynasty, number 3 for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he can't connect on the second free throw either, missing them both. Erickson with it. Lack picks him up. Here's Levesque. Davidson pulls it in. And here it's the Dynasty. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Lack. 4-3. Gets it to go from long range.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Erickson can't get it to go. And he uses the glass on the layup. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen... Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We
is
don't
a
win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty.
Wow.
This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Think about it.
You hate it just to suck dick. This is a flashback. Jalen Brunson? I'm at the sideline right now. You should come through that.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean
It went from
that
my
you
hater
finally
to my
got me a
manager.
shooter?
I don't know if that's the best decision.
Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we golden. Bruh.
New Balance. Yeah, no. I'm going brand loyalty. I literally wear New Balance in real life. We out here.
Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
I don't know. You can co-op in the street ball park. Where's Elliot? Oh, I need to go to the sideline. Where the fuck is the sideline? I would be scared to. What the fuck? Yo, what's good, Meek Mills? 1v1? No. even good, brother. Get your ego boost elsewhere. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, no, not you, Mix. It's it was somebody on YouTube. I'm live. I'm multi-streaming. I think it should have came up on the thing. Oh damn, it probably didn't. Yes, I thought I posted it when I got in, but I'm also live. YouTube, TikTok. Also, people over on YouTube and TikTok, if you would love to see my lovely face cam as well as the full screen video, feel free to come on down to twitch.tv/invincible. For all of that good things. For the, Jalen Brunson. Hello? Oh. There
he is, the king of New York. Nah, it's not like that. Yeah, you're more of a team first type of guy, right? I mean,
my bad,
I can
Mix.
think over that game.
There was somebody asking for a 1v1.
Yeah, but as a point guard, your priority is to make sure everyone on the team is thriving. Right. You put people in positions to succeed, and then hold them accountable on top of that. Yeah, but first you gotta hold yourself accountable first. If I do something wrong, my hand's up.
So if you don't hold yourself to that type of standard, then why would they listen to you?
Exactly.
Got it.
Whoa! I'm sorry, how much payout was that? Who said this? You Yeah, you send it. I have no idea what we're about to. Oh. What the litigator? What the fuck am I looking at? The ball burglar. Oh, hell no. The ball burglar. The litigator and lockdown.
He's here to win. His foots are fleet. The master of steals stands 7 feet. It's the ball burglar.
What the?
Let's do it. Can't get the layup.
Damn!
He said no. Everybody gets a touch. They said, I dare you. What is this? A dribble drill?
Whoa, I was not trying to shoot that.
Get on your horses.
Oh, my God. Man, this motherfucker in a blazer.
What next? We've seen the dribble game. It's off. I'll take that. Great D, but even better O.
God damn, yo, that motherfucker is fast.
Hey, shut up and let the shot clock do its job.
What the fuck?
My man, where are you even going? Oh, that's out. Don't give up. See if you can find a weakness and break into this. Those handles are serious. Hey, superstar, you got help out there. Crossover.
What the fuck?
Call that. Play the right way. Get everyone involved. He got that dog in him. Time to shut the door. Close it out. You gotta come stronger than that. Simple. He just wanted it more.
Yeah, not the hood coming out. What the fuck? That little officer? Just got my ass kicked by a cop.
Let's do it. They're getting right to it with the quick score.
What?
And get the layup. They'll get another shot at it. Oh man, smokes the layup. And he rocks the rim. Watch your head. You gotta finish your breakfast.
The fuck?
What is this? A dribble drill? Crossover.
There you go. boxing out crazy.
This guy's dribbling more than a toddler. Check out the speed. Get on your horses.
Do we have to pass this? Like we gotta win this game? You are absolutely right, Mix. He didn't have to spell that like that. I think I'm entirely too low. I'm only 60, brother. Woo! Finally 61, baby. Jeez. DeMar DeRozan, you frozen. All right. Let me try and get this game in.
Those kicks, MP.
Before the stat done being sus.
We know MP came ready to play.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
If it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? I shot many men. We gonna spin again.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Going against the crib.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game.
Jermaine.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the Chicago Bulls. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA. No better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that matchup against the Nets, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. G is out there with Jackson. And it's Clark in at the center filling out the middle. Hey, Shams, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes and stay in our lane. Business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. A lot could happen with this team. Good stuff. And the word on the street is that MP's got a challenge going to prove he can carry this team to victory against all teams that finished ahead of him last season. I sort of like this type of challenge. It should make for some exciting action.
Well, it's early on since MP set out to defeat higher-ranked teams, but thus far it hasn't quite panned out. I do think he's going to be more motivated than ever, though, to get a win tonight. His reputation is on the line, and you know he wants to deliver.
Here's G. Down low, and they double up Jackson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take.
Fuck. Here. What's good, Nero? Dragon Ball. What do you mean?
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Can I get a shot from Nero, please?
17 points in his last outing. And it's White missing. Morant looking around. Clark a screen on Giddey. Morant passes to G. Outside for Jackson. 6 to shoot. Morant reaches to G. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. White finds Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it. And then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Now, here's Dosunmu, and they take the lead.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's G after the Bulls pick up 2. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Magic. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Here's G. Outside, Bain. Inside. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And really an odd series a year ago as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
It's good.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just
Isaiah has got it.
And Billy Donovan decides to call
Much love for the
timeout.
follow-up aboard the
He
Empire.
wants
Hope
to
you
make
enjoy
some
your stay.
adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Happy Wednesday to you. How you feeling? How you doing? Going against the crib. Hey, yo, he is feeling himself.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 22 points a game. 5 rebounds
what
and
kind
2
of games
assists.
do you play, Isaiah?
Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything we could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant?
2 days old out here.
The great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players.
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
And he banks in the layup.
Morant, he's got such a great
What about
change
you?
of
How long have you
speed to
been playing?
keep the defense off.
Pass to Buzelis. To the middle. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And G with the stuff.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
And here is Giddey. Still yet to score. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
That puts them in the lead. Jackson's got 5.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
White the pass to Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. Dosunmu. Shot's good.
No.
6 points for him. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Now, here's Bain. Last game he had 10 points. Clark sets a screen for Morant. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to G. Clark outside. The 3. And there's Jackson on the assist by Clark. Jackson's got 8 points.
Great ball movement there.
I just need to win this game, bro.
And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Re-injure Lonzo Ball.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for G. Chicago also making some changes. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Buzelis. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. G comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Josh Giddey.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, small forward, okay.
He's checked in for Chicago. Collins kicks to Smith. Now here's Jones. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. Teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization,
that's some
that
BS
is
right
very,
there,
very
bro.
important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of
Damn, he slapped the shit out of him.
that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams, and certainly players in today's generation are
Pippen
very,
Jr.
very
got some
polished
anger
when it
issues.
comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. So we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and I knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for. I'll always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to it, guys.
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, TA. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. So for Chicago right now, Collins is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Jones. And it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good by G.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Collins. Pass to Herter. Collins in the post. The 3 ball. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Herter.
Oh, there is no doubt when Herter pulls up from beyond the arc. 0.
Out to the right wing. Here's G. He's defended by Herter. Jackson kicks to Pippen. 5 to shoot. Pass to G. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GM, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
And that one, good. And that's 13 points for G. And for MP, we've got some very big news to share. He signed his first shoe endorsement contract.
And I'm told MP went with New Balance. It must have had a very enticing pitch to get an in-demand guy like MP to sign with him.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Pippen. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Trey Jones. And it's White in for Kevin Huerter. And it's blocked. Here's White. Pass to Dosunmu. Drains the three-pointer. And now it's only a 5-point Memphis lead.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together at three baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Morant against Giddey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Grizzlies 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
That free throw good from Giddey.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Out left to the wing. Looking for G and gets it there. A kick out to Bain. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic.
Oh, my God.
He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 18 points. 10 rebounds and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Outside, White. Tries the spin move. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences in the East and West to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Pass to Bain. Morant outside. Here's the three. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Pass to G. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And here is Dosunmu. Over G. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Dosunmu's got 9 points now in the quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the inside. Here's G. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Hey, fuck. Hey, hold on. Fuck you, bro. Fuck wrong with you, Kobe?
And they'll get another chance. Aldama passes to G. Back to Aldama. Now here's Morant. And he drives in. And that one drops for him. Morant's got 9.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical. Make it difficult.
Kobe White was trying to square out with my fucking center. Like, yo, you better tear that shit out.
Buzelis with the ball.
You play from Chicago. I'm from Chicago.
Drains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's G. G finishing it off.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Bulls trail by 4. Jones looking for an opening. Shoots over Morant. Jones, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
G passes to Morant. Here's Bain. Here's G. Defended by Dosunmu. G, no good. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And it's Jackson in for Santi Aldama. And Chicago also making a switch. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Jones. And Vucevic, no good on that one. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Back to White. Shoots over Morant. And it's White missing. Memphis has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. G kicks to Bain. Here's G. Off target from three-point range. Chicago trailing here.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
White bounce pass. Pass to Herter. 2 on the clock. Vucevic. It's good. This game is all even. Vucevic has got 8. It's a tie game in Memphis. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Yo, there's no fucking reason I should have missed that one, bro. That's so crazy. I'm actually real mad.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Man, I'm so tight.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this
2K.
game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch.
Also, we did not work on universe mode at all.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
Still GMO, baby.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually and as a leader of their teams. We are watching greatness.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Grizzlies shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's G in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Ooh, that's clearly something he's going to have to work on. You have to convert on those easy opportunities around the rim.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Mark against Vucevic. Pass to White. Pocket 6. Here's Buzelis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies. Shooting 1.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoff, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Good.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Morant passes to G. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by G. Morant's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Outside White.
Oh, no.
And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Yeah, y'all tweaking.
White's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to G. Wants to get it to Morant and does. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game.
Yo, that motherfucker wanted to go up for the alley, bro, but I was scared. I didn't think I was going to be able to complete it, and then it was going to be another fucking turnover.
That free throw, no good. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Vucevic finds White. White a screen. Here's Dosunmu. Another three for Chicago.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's G. 19 points in the game. Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Giddey. And that one's good. Morant.
Look, it's a shootout in Chicago, baby. Because of him, he keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Surprise, surprise. Well.
And here is Giddey. And here's Vucevic. He's covered by Clark. Vucevic gets double teamed. Here's Buzelis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. It's Morant in the corner. Teardrop shot. Oh, that's blocked. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to G. Drops in the layup for 2. 21 points for G.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
White the pass to Vucevic. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's Giddey with the drive. Shoots. And it's White missing. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. It's stolen by Buzelis. And White kicks to Vucevic. From outside off the mark. Memphis leading. In the corner it's Bane. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. It's tipped. Now Dosunmu. 18 points for him. Pass to Giddey. The tray. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Out to Morant. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Dosunmu with it. He's picked up by Morant. Down low. Here's Giddey. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Poked away.
What the fuck?
White wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. G passes to Clark. There's Jackson with the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh my gosh.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Checked in for Buzelis. And it's White missing.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Back to Morant. Second chance shot. Lets it go. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and
Shelton and Juice Robinson, the best of 7 sounds insane.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And that one falls for Clark. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And again, Chicago, no good. Memphis trailing here. Here's G, and it's G finishing it off.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
For Chicago, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Giddey sets the pick for Smith. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 points so far.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Morant outside. Pass to Clark. Here's G, defended by Dosunmu. Morant reaches to G, on the clock. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. G's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Outside, White. There's a good screen. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a
I narrowed it down to 3
playmaker
teams
with better decision
because I felt like
but his biggest improvement
I based it on
has been his
how
efficiency.
much ease I was going to have
for him in this one.
as far as a playoff push and as far as starting. And I felt like I was going to have. Let me turn it down. I had narrowed it down to between Chicago, Memphis,
The athleticism and blinding speed.
and New Orleans. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. They have taken away with this game. And I thought I would have the hardest time in Chicago.
Also making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey.
So I decided to go with Memphis.
The pass to G. Richard for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance
And
in the last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
What? Come on, G. And then the game just do dumb shit like that.
Strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Like,
and guys, they'll think twice about attempting that
put
shot
up
again.
25
That was
points.
A big-time rejection.
24 seconds left to play here in the third. White, and the three ball is good.
My
and
God.
Now an 11-point
My
Bulls
God.
lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
I mean, yes, I do have 8 turnovers.
And here's Huerter. Fires the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so
We still got time. We got to turn this shit around.
The 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paid. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass.
How the fuck is that better than the two alley-oops that we did?
When he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Down 9. Get another fourth.
Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Kevin Herter is out there with Smith. Then it's Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Jones in at the point. Pass to Edey. Outside, Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Edey. Shot clock at 5. Fires, high post. Bain, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Jones has it in the corner. Smith outside. Herter against Pippen. Shot by Collins, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's G, defended by Jones. G makes it off the glass. G's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Grizzlies. Chicago leading by 7. Collins setting the big for Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
To the left side wing. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies called.
Like, I got the most points on the team, yo. Some of these niggas just did not play. God damn. Bain has been in for 37 minutes and only got 5 points. 31 minutes, only got 5 points. And he's supposed to be he's supposed to be like our second best shooter. I got more points than Ja. I got more points than motherfuckers with more minutes than me.
Timeout. RJ for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in games. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
Come on, man.
Final quarter here, and we're just
damn.
Half through it.
Y'all niggas thirsty?
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's G. He's defended by Herter. G, no good. Bulls leading by 9. Outside, Jones. Outside, Collins. Collins, a screen on Bain. And Giddey gets it to go.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Bain against Smith. G passes to Aldama. Just 5 on the clock. Here's G. The shot will not fall. Nice defense from Giddey. From deep, Collins. And Bain pulls it down. Bain's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pippen, the pass to G. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game.
Man, come on.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Pass to Edey. There's the screen. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down.
Come on, y'all. We got a scratch and claw.
Has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
We the motherfucking Grizz. We got a scratch and claw.
Back to Collins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Back 80 picks one up. And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Williams comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Dosumu in for Jones. G kicks to Bain. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. G passes to Bain. Now Pippen. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Herter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dosunmu. Great D that time from Bain. The Grizzlies trail by 13 to the paint. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. And the Bulls lead by 13.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
It's Pippen on the wing. Giddey defending. And it's Pippen missing. Bulls leading by 13. Dosunmu, the pass to Collins. Played in with a nice touch off the goal.
Oh my God. These motherfuckers can't stop them from scoring at all.
Continue to score consistently.
Pippen dishes to G. Takes it from 10. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. G's got 4 points this quarter. For Chicago, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Giddey. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 13. G kicks to Clark. Here's G. He's guarded by Williams.
Don't lose to your home team like this? I mean, bro. You see what I'm up there doing?
Edey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And another turnover here by Memphis. And the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed.
Bro, I got 29 points and 5 assists.
Comes in for G, and it's Morant in for Bain. Chicago also making some
What's good, Bundy?
Vucevic checked in for Collins, and it's White in for Williams.
I'm not ball hogging. Nobody else is doing shit.
Is perfect for.
Changes here for the Grizzlies. G comes in for Wells, and it's Bain in for Pippen. And a change for the Bulls. Buzelis is checked in. G kicks to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. Pass to G. In the corner, it's Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The 3 from Morant. And
hey!
the 3 ball. Morant's got 19 points.
Heave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant, sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
Giddey sets the pick for White. And the
It's
Bulls
free.
with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Payne for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. To the middle. And Vucevic throws it down.
When he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Payne passes to G. Morant outside. 3-pointer.
Hey!
Morant's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Grizzlies.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Vucevic finds Giddey. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. G passes to Bane. Good on the shot. Change the lead to single digits.
With all the points he gets on the perimeter, it's trouble for the D when Bane starts getting points inside.
Pass to Dosunmu. That's good. And
what
so
the
Giddey
fuck?
with the assist. Dosunmu's got 20 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh man,
really
how
good.
did you miss that,
He can
gang?
sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Jackson. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Buzelis with the ball. Back to Dosunmu. Takes it from 10. And he overshot that one, missing. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to Jackson from deep. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him
Thank
5
God.
so
Come
far.
on, man. We got a minute and a half. Oh, shit. We got a minute
He's
and a
got
half.
great confidence in his shot.
Chicago has gotten some tough luck from 3-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Vucevic. Nails the baby hook. 14 points for Vucevic.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's G, defended by Dosunmu. Clark sets a screen for Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, Bane is an efficient 3-point shooter.
Down by 8. We need to
turn
stop.
up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
Need stops.
So White will bring it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Grizzlies shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. And that one.
Come on!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Here's G.
Close. This late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Here's Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Ooh, Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Jackson passes to G.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
43 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Let's go. Nigga, we fighting.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Giddey the pass to White. And And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. Wright has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Morant passes to G. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Here's G.
Oh, come on.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so it's Chicago winning this one.
Damn,
they
son.
Relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy.
Insane amount of stats, bro. God damn it.
To close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Bro, 33 points and 6 assists. $33 points and 6 assists. 1 rebound, 1 steal. Bumba clot, bro. What do I have to do? I hit a fucking alley-oop. Man, request a trade, bro. Send me home. Fuck it. Like, god damn. What the fuck do I have to do? High static.
My man said send him home. Fuck out of here, bro. You should have jumped on the team beforehand. How you do your home like that? Your home?
Ain't nobody ask you a motherfucking thing.
Tell TNT to turn off, bro. Turn TNT off. It's Wednesday night fights. They on now.
But everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big.
Damn, bro. I hate it for you. And you the underdog too. I don't like that. I don't think you understand. Like, look at the arc. Like, you were so discouraged by home. You wanted to see the world. You wanted to move out, and you were like, "I'm taking my talents down south." And in the first match of your professional career, you see them niggas from home, bro. You fighting the Bulls. And they mad at you because you're supposed to be the prospect. Like, this is why you never leave home, nigga. This is why you never leave home. And they washed you, bro. They washed you. They saw you put up points, but they washed you. And they humbled you. And then what's sad about it, bro? Your mama on the other side cheering for the Bulls instead of you. You gotta prove yourself. You gotta get up. You gotta get up. And this is they dapped them up too. And they dapped you up and did you bad on the court. And only one dude was nice. And you know what he said to you? Good game, little bro. Oh, hell no. I want to let him low bro me like that. I don't care. I don't care.
Storyline.
And this the arc you're going to be in. Hell no, I would never, ever let him do me like that. Never, ever in my life. So next week, or whenever you play this game again, I need you to get up. I need you to get back in the gym and show the fucking Bulls where you from.